We want to take a personal look at Pope Leo XIV, who is now the spiritual father.
The world held its breath as Queen Camilla extended her hand towards Pope Leo XIV, expecting a simple, respectful handshake. What happened next left everyone stunned. The Pope didn't move. Cameras clicked, advisors whispered urgently, and the Queen stood frozen, her hand outstretched, unsure of what was happening. The silence in the room grew deafening as all eyes were on the Pope, waiting for his response. This was supposed to be a routine diplomatic meeting, one that followed centuries of protocol. Yet, in this moment, something extraordinary occurred. The Pope remained seated, his hands folded neatly in his lap, while the Queen, caught in a state of confusion, awkwardly lowered her hand. The tension in the room was palpable. What should have been a brief formality quickly turned into a global spectacle. The moment was brief, but its impact would last far longer. What could possibly explain this shocking gesture? Was it a simple slip-up, or was there a deeper message behind this dramatic refusal? As the minutes ticked by, the world was left in suspense, eager to know what would happen next. To understand why Pope Leo XIV refused Queen Camilla's handshake, we need to look deeper into his personal beliefs and recent decisions. Months before this fateful meeting, the Pope had quietly decided to break from tradition. He had chosen to abandon the customary handshakes during diplomatic introductions, a gesture that had long been part of Vatican protocol. His reasoning: he believed that these ceremonial moments were overshadowing the true purpose of these meetings, the opportunity for meaningful dialogue. The decision, however, was never publicly announced. There was no press release or formal statement. Only the Pope's inner circle was privy to this shift in protocol. And when Queen Camilla extended her hand, she was simply following tradition, unaware that the Pope had already decided to move beyond these surface-level exchanges. What she didn't know was that the Pope wanted to shift the focus of such meetings from symbolic gestures to the real conversations that could lead to lasting change. The shock of the moment wasn't just felt by the Queen, it also reverberated through the Vatican's halls. Senior advisors were caught off guard, unsure of how to handle the situation. But as the world speculated about what had just occurred, the Pope's intentions remained a mystery, adding to the intrigue surrounding this unprecedented diplomatic snub. The world was abuzz with speculation after the Pope's shocking refusal to shake Queen Camilla's hand. Headlines flooded social media and news outlets, calling it a snub and a royal rejection. But while the media frenzy raged, the Queen's reaction remained composed. Behind the scenes, she was left to process the incident, unsure of what it meant. Was it a personal slight or a message with a much deeper meaning? As the media storm intensified, the Pope remained silent, offering no explanation for his actions. In the following days, Pope Leo took a step many didn't expect. He wrote a personal letter to Queen Camilla. The letter, penned in both Latin and English, was an apology for the confusion caused by his refusal. In it, he explained his desire to move away from ceremonial gestures and focus on the deeper conversations that were often overshadowed by these surface-level formalities. He praised her commitment to environmental advocacy and expressed his hope for a more meaningful exchange between them. This unexpected gesture would lay the groundwork for a new kind of relationship between the two leaders, one that went beyond the traditional ceremonial roles and delved into topics that truly mattered. What seemed like a diplomatic blunder would soon prove to be a turning point in both their careers. What initially seemed like a diplomatic disaster turned into an unexpected opportunity for Pope Leo XIV and Queen Camilla to create real, lasting change. Without the distractions of photo ops and handshakes, the two leaders sat down for a private conversation that would shift the course of their relationship and, ultimately, their influence on the world. In the absence of ceremonial gestures, they focused on real-world issues, including climate change and environmental responsibility. The conversation lasted nearly 40 minutes longer than most diplomatic meetings. No cameras, no advisors, just a candid exchange between two influential figures. Pope Leo, having observed Queen Camilla's environmental work, praised her dedication to advocating for the planet. Queen Camilla, in turn, shared her insights on the importance of fostering a global conversation about the environment, especially among younger generations. What could have been a brief ceremonial meeting turned into a meaningful dialogue that neither leader had anticipated. By the end of their meeting, both Pope Leo and Queen Camilla realized that their unexpected encounter had sparked something much bigger. They decided to join forces on a new initiative aimed at educating children about the importance of environmental care. What had started with a shocking refusal had led to an unprecedented partnership that would resonate globally. What began as a shocking moment of diplomatic tension soon evolved into a transformative partnership between Pope Leo XIV and Queen Camilla. Their initial confrontation, marked by a refusal to shake hands, would prove to be the catalyst for a movement that would inspire millions. The collaboration that followed focused on real-world solutions to the global climate crisis, and the leaders' willingness to move beyond ceremony to create lasting change became a powerful symbol of what can happen when protocols are challenged. But the story doesn't end here. With the world watching, Pope Leo and Queen Camilla's unexpected alliance would lead to new global discussions about climate change, interfaith cooperation, and youth engagement. Will this bold decision change the course of diplomacy and environmental advocacy? Only time will tell. What do you think? Do you believe the Pope's shocking gesture will lead to lasting change? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.